This question was asked in this year's 2025 prelims. Let's look at it. Consider the following statements. Carbon dioxide emissions in India are less than 0.5 tons per capita. In terms of CO2 emissions from fuel combustion, India ranks second in Asia Pacific region. Electricity and heat producers are the largest sources of CO2 emissions in India. Okay, so any serious aspirant should have a basic idea of how much emissions, overall emissions, the India does, and what is its per capita emission. Like a rough idea has to be read, because climate change is a very important topic in UPSC PYQs. And now the first statement says that India is emitting less than 0.5 tons. So this is extremely low. Currently, India is emitting around 1.5 to 2 tons per capita, which is still lesser than the global average. The global average is around 4 to 5 tons per capita. Okay, now suppose if you have no idea about the figure, then how will you understand whether this given statement is right or wrong? We all know that India is currently in a extremely good developing phase, and there are a lot of industries, a lot of emissions, a lot of vehicular emissions. So 0.5 tons is significantly way too number for a country that is booming and is in its developing phase. So I think with that cut, you can go with this statement given as incorrect. So with that, you eliminate the A and the D option. You remain with B and C, through which you get to know that the second statement is absolutely right. So in terms of emissions from fuel combustion, India ranks second in Asia Pacific region. Okay, so obviously the first one is China, which is a developed country, and obviously it's the manufacturing hub globally, so it's going to emit a lot. And in overall emissions also, it ranks first in the world. So China is the first one and India is the second one. So that makes it correct. And the third is the electricity and heat producers are the largest sources of CO2 emissions in India. Now electricity is majorly produced from coal. So coal is again a favorite topic of UPSC. Every year there's one question related to coal. In 2023 it was asked on coal-based thermal power plants, and coal is the major source, okay, for CO2 emissions, because majority of the energy is produced from coal in India. So this statement is again right. One should have this basic knowledge. Whoever is well read will be having this knowledge. So hence again, stick to basics, and both the statements are right. So the answer is C. Stick to basics. Know what are the trends currently in that year. Have a rough idea about the trends. Not necessarily that you have to know the exact figure, but through the common knowledge and common sense, you can arrive to the answer. And having a little bit idea about the emission sources and which sector produce how much carbon dioxide emissions. So that's what is required. And this question has to be done. And it's kind of a moderate question according to me. Yeah, thank you. Please subscribe and follow for more question analysis.